Hello amigos, RadiShineAmigo here, welcome to Spyro Dragon. In this part we're going to be continuing on Magic Crafters, and what other way to do that by starting off at Wizard Peak. So yes, we're going to be starting this world off with Wizard Peak. Well, you know, besides doing the hub world and the flight level, you know, this is the first level that we're doing that isn't flight, basically, in this world. So yeah, here we are. This world is pretty unique, has quite a few nice gimmicks, and I managed to hit that wizard thing before he goes to that platform. But basically, if the wizard goes onto that platform, you need to find a way onto the roof, which I will show off later, and basically you jump down to the window and you can attack him, which I'll also show off that later. So yeah, stay tuned. Now there are 500 gems in this level, 3 dragons and 2 eggs. The fodder in this world are sheeps. So yeah, keep that in mind. Keep it all written down so you know what you're doing. But yeah, this is a pretty sweet world. It's got quite a few nice enemies. Well, they're not nice to Spyro, but I consider them nice enemies because I like villains. But yeah, you got the blue wizards, the metalback spider. We'll be getting into them later.
Welcome to Wizard Peaks. This is my favorite supercharged spot. Use it to bash those wizards.
Oh yes, supercharge. How could we forget about that? Yeah, they got a lot of supercharge in this section, and yeah, this level's pretty awesome because of that, in my opinion. You can tell I like this level right off the bat because there's a lot of supercharge. Even that dragon enjoys the supercharge. So yeah, I like playing bowling with those blue wizards though. But the other wizards are tornado wizards, and you also have green druids in this level, which is pretty cool if I say so myself. Now, in this world we'll actually find a certain dragon who will tell us about a certain level that... Oh no, this is the one that says thank you for listening. Okay, I don't have to... Okay, I can talk, blah blah blah. But yeah, there's a certain dragon in this world who tells us about a level that we haven't been to yet in an older world. Now, we'll go more into that later, but the dragon will explain a bit, and then I'll show off the level in a later part. So, you know. Now, there is quite a lot of trivia for this level. I have just realised that whole time that I was explaining the next level... Damn it. Okay, forget what I said about the enemies. What I said was the high cave enemies, so remember that for me, high caves. This is Wizard Peak. Oh dear. The enemies in this level are weather wizards, blue wizards, ice gnorcs, and armoured wizards. The enemies I said earlier are in high caves. I am face palming right now. It's got the same amount of gems, dragons, and thieves though, which is still good. So I don't need to repeat myself there. But yeah, silly me. So yeah, there's a bit of trivia in this level. One of the trivia I've heard before, so I won't bother going over that again. The other trivia says, the main theme of the Amanda show uses a remixed version of the realm's famous theme, the producers of the show believing nobody would notice. This caused a fair amount of controversy through fans of the Spyro video games, and music complained that Nickelodeon had stolen the music. To settle the situation, Stuart Copeland, the writer of the game's music, as well as for that TV show, allowed the production team to use it. So yes, I knew someone was going to bring that up, and if somebody asks a question, I don't give a shit about the Amanda show, so yes, don't ask any more questions about that. I know that this theme is based off it, or at least the Amanda show theme is based off of it. I don't care about the show. Continuing on, this is Spyro. Spyro is awesome. So yeah, that's the bit of trivia I had. I read it because the trivia's there. If the trivia wasn't there, I wouldn't have brought it up, to be honest. But yeah. Here's the dragon that tells us about the level later on. Let's talk to him.
Listen carefully, Spyro. There's a secret area in the artisan home. It is at the waterfall. Try jumping on the stones there.
Artisan home, waterfall. Sounds good.
Sounds good and all, but what about Gnasty Gnorc? So yeah, basically, remember that waterfall I showed you in the very first part of Spyro the Dragon? Well, if you jump on the little platforms outside of it, you will unlock Sunny Flight, which is another flight level in this game. Now, I don't know if you have to speak to that dragon, because I've seen people unlock that level without speaking to that dragon. But when I tried unlocking the level without speaking to him, it didn't work for me, so I did it like this for the Let's Play. And also, this is, I guess you could say, a legit way to do it, so, you know, it felt better for me to do it this way in the Let's Play anyway, so there you go. There's a secret area over here containing the last few gems that we need. I believe there might be a thief around here, or that might have been the thief that we saw earlier. No, it's the thief that we saw earlier. So yeah, there is still a few gems behind here though, so you want to make sure you get them. See? And then you want to fly over there to get those gems. And I did say the last few gems earlier, but I think there's actually more than these gems here. But we'll find out. You can tell I don't really count every gem that there is in the level, I kind of just go with the flow. Yeah, there's more gems in this level. So yeah, lucky us, we get to play more of this fantastic level. So yeah, got more supercharging sections. Supercharge is awesome. It kind of sounds like a move that someone would use in, like, I don't know, say like One Piece or something. For any of you that watched it. And I could just imagine some really fast character. I don't know which one, you know, they could make a whole new one for all I care. I don't know if it would just be like, Supercharger! But yeah, I'm talking about something that's completely irrelevant. It's because I watched that show too much. So yeah, I'm surprised I don't talk about that a lot more. I've literally gotten to the point with that show where I kind of talk about it just as much as I do Sonic. So I'm kind of relieved that I don't do that on Let's Plays, you know. With Let's Plays, it's more of, I'll just talk about Sonic all the time. Yeah. So yeah, this is the bit I was talking about earlier, where you go onto the roofs and you can fly in and assassinate the enemies. So, yeah. Now, I'll be showing both of the places to go, even though I killed one of the enemies before. Although, there are still gems over to the place where the enemy I killed earlier is, so there's still a reason to go there. Now, as for this level's music track, it's okay. It's not really catchy, it kind of sounds a bit like a clusterfuck to me. Like at the moment, my head's kind of hurting, trying to transfer all the musical notes and stuff. It's an okay track. I prefer a lot of the other tracks in this game, to be honest, though. And this has nothing to do with that bloody show I was talking about earlier. I legitimately just don't really enjoy this track as much as other tracks. And did that sheep just commit suicide? Wait, I think it was a sheep. Was it a sheep? I'm gonna have to check on the website. Yeah, it was a sheep. Okay, I got that right as well. So yeah, the sheep just committed suicide for some reason. And we got 500 out of 500 gems! So now we're going to heading over to High Peaks, where my trivia and stuff will actually be correct. Now, as before, I've already explained some of the enemies. I was going to get into something about the spiders, which, yeah, there's spiders on the next level, which is pretty awesome. There's a certain weapon, I guess you could say, or ability, that you have to use to kill these spiders. We haven't seen it yet, but this is going to be our first appearance of it, and it is quite a nice weapon, if I say so. A special ability, if I say so myself. It's not a weapon. Spyro doesn't pull a cannon out of his, like, back or something, no. He's not a tank. There you go. High Caves. Now, I guess I should start going into some of the trivia for this, seeing as I was about to get into it earlier. Yeah, but before that, I have to say, there's spiders on the cave to the right, and there's wizards up ahead here, as you can see. Go through the wizards first. I know the tornadoes are kind of annoying, but bear through going this way, and then later on, you will find the power-up. Basically, the power-up you will find it basically is given to you by a fairy. This fairy kisses Spyro, and Spyro has a more powerful flame. So, yeah, I don't know how it works, but, you know, Spyro just enjoys kisses by fairies, and it gives him a higher flame. So, yeah.
Please do something about these green druids. They insist on moving everything in sight.
No problemo. Yeah, yeah, so you want to go around this way, because you'll find a fairy later on. I think you just saw her to the right there, actually. Yeah, right there. And, oh yeah, there's also a treasure on there. But, you need to use that fairy to destroy some of these spiders. There's also Supercharge on this level, which you can use that to destroy the spiders as well. Now, let's go to the trivia. Oh, and also the spiders are called metalback spiders, so that's obviously why you can't destroy them without a certain power-up. Trivia. The names of the dragons, Ajax and Cyrus, obviously they're both in this level, share their names with two characters from a 1979 cult movie, The Warriors, and could possibly be a reference to them. I think I've heard of that film. Let me just click it. Just go. Stupid thing. I believe this is the thing I'm thinking of. Yeah, okay, yeah, Rockstar made a game of this, so yeah, I've heard of it. I don't think I've seen it though, or I've seen a bit of it. Either way, I don't care. I know a bit of trivia. This is one of the few realms where Spyro does not do his aerial backflip when he arrives. I did not notice that. This is one of the first of few realms that Spyro has access to a Super Flame power-up. I already said that. In the NTSC version, the theme is a remix of the one heard in Treetops. Oh, fair enough. So there's a difference between this version and NTSC version. Or do they include this version and just forget about the power region because, you know, everybody does it? I don't know.
I hate those bugs. When I become big and strong, like you, I'll squash them all.
Until then, remember that Supercharge makes you invincible.
I swear that dragon has like the most friendliest face in the whole game. Like, seriously. That one actually looks like he's got a massive smile on his face, and he kind of looks a bit like a teddy bear, whereas all the other dragons are like... I don't know. I also like how they emphasize the fact that when you're older, you'll become big and strong. Do you like all of them? Like, at first it was just the dragons just going, but wait till you become big and strong, like me. And now it's Spyro going, well, I have to do it once I'm big and strong, like you. As you can hear, there's a thief in the background, so we're gonna have to chase him. There's two thieves in this level, as I explained earlier. But yeah. Thieves aren't too bad, as I've said before. They might take a little bit to get, but, you know, you should have them done. I believe the first time through here I'm kind of seeing gems and stuff. Blah, blah. And then on the second lap I'm gonna actually, you know, get serious! So yeah. This fucking thief. There you go. So yeah. This level's theme's alright. Again, not much on the music in this game is completely memorable, at least to me. Bear in mind, I haven't played this game as much as probably some of you probably have. But, the one theme that sticks in my head quite a lot is the Wizard Peak. Not Wizard Peak. What the fuck?
Try combining Supercharge with jumping and gliding, and really explore the high caves.
So what I've been doing this whole time. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I was talking about Magic Crafter's music. I can remember that one quite easily. It's so awesome. Love that theme. You want to go around here because there's like gems and stuff. And, ow, you know. Now if you go to the left here, we can't make it now, but as you can see, fairies help guide us through this level. Basically, fairies, whenever you fall, they'll pick you up and bring you back to this spot. Why they don't pick you up and bring you back to the spot that you want to get to, I don't know, but, you know, at least they, you know, save your life, you know, which is all nice, you know. I like that. You know, they make bottomless pits not a threat in this level, while still adding some challenge, you know. Introducing the supercharged to you, just like, this is how the supercharged is going to be, you know, get used to it. And, yeah. Thief's over here. I'm going to need to flame this bastard. Get back here! There you go. So, whenever you need to go back, just commit suicide, and the fairies will be like, suicide is not the answer. And, yes, they do sound like that. And, and, yeah. They'll put you back here. Now, we need to go and get that fairy now. I don't know what I'm doing. Ow. But yeah. These are the spiders that you can't kill. Unless you have the super flame or the supercharge. I believe at the moment I'm going to get supercharged to kill a few of them. And then last year I get a super flame. I can't remember. I've recorded this a while ago. I keep fouling. So yeah. Damn it, I want some Fanta. Do I have any up here? No. No. Then my Fanta could be all like, thank you for drinking me. Fucking dragons. Yeah, I'm glad this game is based off dragons. Dragons like my favourite mythical creatures. And yeah, those green druids, they lift up the doors. I didn't actually know this until I asked my friends, because I always killed them before they blocked the doors. But yeah, one of them blocks the door to that room, and the other one blocks the door to this fairy. And there you go. Now we can destroy these spiders. Now, I wouldn't recommend trying to collect gems as soon as you destroy them. I'd recommend just trying to destroy as many as you can, then going back to the gems. Because it doesn't last forever, as you can see. Now, the last two spiders, I am going to try and destroy them with supercharge, just to make things a little bit easier. There you go. And now we just need to run back and collect all the gems that we missed. Which is handy dandy, because, you know, we managed to do that in just one full swoop. Which is why I recommend... Sorry. Which is why I recommend, missing the gems while you do the super flame thing. Sorry, a song popped in my head there and I was about to sing it. Okay. And I've got the song stuck in my head, great. So yeah, there's 5 more gems, and they should be lying around somewhere. Probably one that we missed from the spider, really. Ow. Right over here, maybe? Don't worry, we find it. I'm starting to enjoy this music a little more now. Yeah, this music's quite catchy. But yeah, that's the end of that level. Next time we'll be continuing Magic Crafters in this magical place. So yeah, Magic Crafters is awesome. Music's so good. I'm going to save. See you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.